What up, YouTube? It's NoChainzz, and I'm back for another commentary, and we are back for another episode of this Madden 25 Connect the Franchise with the Cincinnati Bengals head coached by David Shaw. And we are going into this week. We are 6-2. We are facing off against the Miami Dolphins in a Thursday night matchup, and they are coming into this game with a record of 4-3. So this is not by any means an easy game. No game in the NFL really is easy. You guys saw that I believe we were 4-1 at the time, and we lost against the 0-5 Buffalo Bills. That was a very, very sad loss, very tough loss. And you guys know we play to the level of competition, so hopefully we play better than mediocre, which in my opinion is what the Miami Dolphins are right now with a record of 4-3. Not too good, not too bad either, just right there in the middle. But as far as David Shaw and the Cincinnati Bengals, we are establishing ourselves as a top seed in the AFC, right up there with the Patriots and the Broncos. But I'll show you guys more on the standings a little later on in a Around the League episode. But what I want to talk to you guys about real quick before this game really gets into the good stuff, I just want to let you guys know, as Jason Campbell throws an interception right there, this series is going to be going very, very fast. I may even start putting 2 games into one episodes and only showing the primary highlight plays until we get to the playoffs. And that's gonna be what I'm doing because Madden is coming out next month, and I really don't have a whole lot of time to waste. So expect to see 2 games in one episode and only highlight plays, more of an NFL Network or ESPN type video, because right now I'm showing you guys even the little plays like the sacks and then the no gains like this. That's a 6-yard gain. That's not something that would be necessary for you guys to see. More like the interceptions, touchdowns, big gains and stuff like that is what you guys will be seeing. And then if we make it to the playoff, which I'm pretty sure we will, I'll be going back to this style of video so that I can show you guys the full story of the playoffs. But anyway, Jason Campbell has been playing very, very well this season. However, right now, he is not playing very, very good. He's thrown 2 interceptions. Also, by the way, I edited and commentated the game versus the Jets. We ended up winning that game, but I deleted it out of my computer and the recycle bin. I empty my recycle bin regularly to make sure my computer has as much space as it can, and I accidentally deleted that. But that was a win. It wasn't anything exciting. I think it was a 3-point win, but the game was a lot less competitive than the score shows. But anyway, let me get back into this game. But that's how we got with the record of 6-2 right now. But Giovanni Bernard finally gets the Bengals on the board with 7 points. Jason Campbell has thrown 2 interceptions already, which resulted in 10 points for the Miami Dolphins. So it is 2nd down and 10. The Dolphins have another chance to score, and there's Darquez Dennard dropping an interception. He has really had bad hands over the last few weeks, but through the first few weeks of the season, he has caused so many interceptions. I almost compared him, or I did compare him to EJ Gaines in my last series. If you guys are new, I'm not talking about EJ Gaines in real life. I had a series with the Bengals. EJ Gaines was a stud cornerback, caught so many interceptions for me. So I made that comparison. But over the last few weeks, he hasn't been doing much. But once again, we get a bad throw by Jason Campbell. He throws this one to the back corner of the end zone, and it is out of bounds, and we settle for a field goal. So we are tied up at 10 points right now. Knowshon Moreno playing a big part in their offense. Playing an even bigger part of their offense is Clay. I don't even know his first name, but I know he plays for the Dolphins in real life. Clay, I'm not sure if he's that good or not, but he is playing tremendously for the Dolphins right now. He already has over 100 yards receiving. So 3rd down and inches. We're going to get a sack and strip by Vincent Ray, and it will be recovered by Robert Gaithers, and he will be brought down at the 42-yard line. Actually, I think that was Carlos Dunlap. Let's take another look at it. It looks like Vincent Ray made initial contact and forced a fumble. Actually, Carlos Dunlap did get the sack fumble. Vincent Ray looked like he was going to get his tackle shrugged off, and then Carlos Dunlap went ahead and cleaned it up and forced the fumble. But the Bengals will capitalize on that takeaway and score with a touchdown toss from Jason Campbell to AJ Green. They have been a lethal combination ever since Jason Campbell stepped into that starter role for the Cincinnati Bengals. But the Miami Dolphins are not done yet. They only have 17 seconds, but they're going to try to make the most out of that and try to cut into the Bengals lead, at least get 3 points for them. But anyway, they're going to get a pass thrown to the right side, almost intercepted by the hall monitor, but instead he swats it down, going with the safe play. Had he caught that one, he would have been taking it home for 6. But with 6 seconds left, they're going to go to Brian Hartline, and he's going to get down at the 32-yard line. That would allow them to get a field goal. So they get the ball to start off the second half. They're going to Knowchainzz Marino. He is airborne and will be brought down by Daniel Manning. 3rd down and 2 for the Dolphins. Later on in that drive, they're going to go to Clay once again. Reggie Nelson is doing a absolutely abysmal job of covering him, and I'm trying to go to some coverage, but when we go to coverage or zone coverage, they end up exposing it. So I try to stick with man-to-man and hope that Reggie Nelson will somehow get it together. But there's Darquez Denard getting beat, and that will be Mike Wallace all the way down to the 8-yard line. A few plays later, from the 2-yard line, they're setting up from the shotgun. I'm thinking run, and that leaves Cecil Shorts the 3rd wide open for a touchdown. Tannehill takes the hit and still delivers a very accurate pass to a wide open Shorts. It wasn't that difficult of a pass, but nonetheless, still taking the hit and delivering the pass. Got it off in time is very impressive by Tannehill. But the Bengals had the ball back, trying to retake the lead, and we're already across midfield. 2nd down and 11. We're going play action. We're going to Ryan Whalen. He can get into the end zone, and he does just that. And the Bengals have retaken the lead here in the second half. And Ryan Whalen has been a very, very impressive player on conversions. On 3rd down and 4th down conversions, he's been playing very, very well. I really like what he's brought to this team at the slot position. But anyway, the Dolphins are already on the move. 1st down and 10. Tannehill rolling out to the right side will be brought down for a sack for a loss of 7 by Carlos Dunlap. 3rd down and 17. He's going to sling this one right into Mike Wallace, but he will not have enough room to get his feet down. So the Bengals get the ball back. We get a very nice rush by Giovanni Bernard. He hasn't really showed up this game, but hopefully that's a sign of things to come. But there's a bad pass by Jason Campbell trying to fit that one in there, and the defender will knock it loose. And they will have to punt the ball back to the Dolphins, who just took a sack for a loss of 8 yards. So 2nd down and 18, they find in wide open Clay, and once again our defense cannot do anything to stop him. He is up to 141 yards receiving on the day so far. So 2nd down and 10, Tannehill is dropping back, gonna find Clay again, but he will not be inbound. So 3rd down and 10, Tannehill's going all the way deep. This could be picked off by the hall monitor, but he will drop it. No catch in the hallway without a hall pass, although he did not come down with that interception. But anyway, we are back on the move. We're trying to increase our lead to 7 points so that we can give ourselves some breathing room, and it's looking like we're going to get at least in the field goal range. We've hit Marvin Jones with a nice pass on the right side of the field, but no, I take that back. Jason Campbell throws his 2nd interception of the game, this one to Brent Grimes. Very good coverage by him. I don't know why I decided to test that coverage there. So the Dolphins have another chance to take the lead or come a little bit closer at least. They go to 3rd down and 2 here. They're going to go to Knowchainzz Marino on the toss play, brought down by Ray Maluga, and he will be inches short. They're going to go for it. I'm thinking run here all the way. And then they're going to go play action actually to the fullback Jones, and he will shrug off the tackle of the hall monitor, then finally be brought down by Vincent Ray inside the 30-yard line. 1st down and 10, and he will be sacked by Zach Minter. That is a loss of 11 there. So 2nd down and 11, Tannehill's back to pass. Can't find anybody open. Our coverage is finally tightening up, and Wallace Gilbrey will come up with the sack right there. So now it is 4th down and 36 for the Dolphins. They decide to go for it, and we are not that bad that we would allow him to pick up 36 yards. So 3rd down and 5 for the Bengals. If they get this, the game is pretty much over. They only have one more timeout, but Giovanni Bernard tries to juke the linebacker in open field, but he will not be able to get past the 1st down marker. So the Dolphins have another chance to take the lead. Let's see if the Bengals can continue their good coverage, but instead Pac-Man Jones gets beat by Brian Hartline there. So then they're going to go to Knowchainzz Marino. He jukes 2 players, and he will get the 1st down. So 1st down and 10 for the Dolphins. We have to stand tall here. Tannehill's back to pass. He's going to fit this one into Cecil Shorts. I'm not sure how he did it, but Ryan Tannehill is going all the way deep to Matthews, beating the coverage of Pac-Man Jones and taking the hit from Taylor Mays. He will hold on to it for the touchdown and the lead. The Bengals did not stand tall on that drive like we needed to. Pac-Man Jones just 2 or 3 steps behind the receiver Matthews, and Taylor Mays not laying that big of a hit on him. I think he clearly could have jarred that ball loose, but the Bengals have 23 seconds and 2 timeouts. Let's see if we can get a big play. We go down the right side to A.J. Green. Past the 40-yard line, we call a timeout. Let's see what we can do. 1st down and 10. We clearly have time to at least take it to overtime, but Jason Campbell throws this one into seemingly double coverage, maybe triple, and the Dolphins will come away with the interception and the victory versus the Bengals. So we lose this game by 3 points. We had a chance to at least take it into overtime, but Jason Campbell throws an interception, and that pretty much summarizes the day that he had, throwing 3 interceptions, that one being the worst and the most critical in the game. Ryan Tannehill had a great game. Our defense didn't play well at all. You can't put all this blame on Jason Campbell for throwing 3 interceptions. You could also give some blame to Giovanni Bernard and our offensive line for not blocking well enough. And Giovanni Bernard didn't really have a good day. 23 rushes for 77 yards. That's okay, but not very good. Our defense allowed Clay to just get off too easily. I mean, we were rushing the passer, but Clay, man, I'm telling you, he tore us up. Brian Hartline had some very clutch catches on that last drive. So I don't really know where to put the blame, but I hope to see you guys in the next episode. We'll be facing off against the Baltimore Ravens. Although we are at the top of the division and they are at the bottom, this is never an easy game versus the Ravens. So we have to watch out. We don't want to lose 2 straight. We're at the top of the division right now. We're in good shape right now, so I think we're good if we win this game. And you guys can expect that soon. And that will be along with another game after that. So leave some likes again and let me know that you guys want to see this. I really appreciated that last time. And I'll see you guys then, though. Later.